Good day and welcome to Model Kit Beginner. My name is Roland and I hope you're doing all well. Today we're having a look, as you can see, at a 37 Ford pickup from the fine folks over at Revell. I have it right over here. There's the box. My light kind of distorts the color, so go by the picture. That color is pretty much how it is on the box art. Then on the sides there's just box art, and then on that side different versions of how you can build them. Let's go a bit closer so you can get an idea. Here you go. Pretty cool. And on this side it just tells you that it is 7¼ inches or 18.4 centimeters long. It has 162 pieces and it is molded in white. So I have once, right at the beginning, built a 37 pedal van before, but I like this one, and I like the weathering which is on this one. Really nice on the box art. See if I can't replicate that up to a point like the white wall tires. So it's a cool little kit. As I said, I had one before, so it is not the brand spanking new kit. How brand spanking new? How old is it really? So I suggest we pop over to Scalemates and have a quick look. I'll see you there. And here we are over at Scalemates, the 37 Ford pickup 2-in-1. There you can see it as well. And let's go down and see what they have to say about it. It's a 125 kit. It got a new parts in 2022. We will have a look at those new parts. And the timetable is right over here. Let's have a quick go at the full history. Right, you will see there are some very nice ones. There's a white one, there's a roof one. So these are the panel vans I've talked about earlier. And here we have the pickup again, and this is a panel van we might have a look at later on. This review of this one might come up. And then obviously we have ours. So 1997 is when the first one came out, so the kit is 25 years old. And if that does anything to the kit as far as the quality is concerned, well, there's only one way to find out. I suggest we pop over down to the bench and we'll have a look what is in the box of this 37 Ford pickup. And here we are with the 37 Ford pickup with Surfboard 2-in-1. And let's open the box. Wait a minute, somebody has been in here. Yes, I have been in here. I'm sorry, I apologize. But I actually did a review, but I didn't like it anymore. Didn't have some of the bells and whistles which I have in the meantime acquired. So we just do it over. Not a problem. Let's have a look here that I get all my ducks in a row. Right, we're gonna have a look at the instruction sheet to start with. This is right over here. Let's get this out in the meantime. Have a look right after the instruction sheet. And here we are. As I said, 95 kit. So here is the famous Revell color call out, but I must say these is a fair amount of color which one can work with. Today semi-gloss is G. Other kit I did, it was F. So there is no, I don't know why, but there's just no consistency. Then on this side, as is usual for the Revell USA kits, you have the description of all the parts. If you want to learn parts are called in English, like me, then you can do that and go through it. There are on the American Revell kits, there are none whatsoever, are no sprues where you can have a look if everything is there. So you need to go through the numbers. Here we go. We have two different engine possibilities. We have either the custom or at the bottom that is the stock version. And I had a look at the 1995 instructions. This is a straight copy from there. Right, then here, more on the stock. Oh, love that. Gotta love a flathead. Then we have the frame, 2 exhausts, tank right there at the back, and then we have the distributor and exhausts. Different exhausts. So that would be A is obviously custom, B is stock. Right, no, it's not a distributor. Differential. Here we go. Geez, yeah. I should maybe go back and learn the parts. Right, then we have for the stock one the suspension right over here. Then this is A, B and A, it's the same. Okay, all right. Doesn't really make a difference. It's same here. Okay, you see. There are some parts which might be different. You see, B obviously is the stock one. A seems to be a bit lower, of course. Then radiator comes in right over here. We put the beta bottom pan to the frame. We do the interior with firewall, which you see right here at the bottom. Then we do the cabin right over here. So all very standard. The usual exhaust and bumper system, shock ups, and then we have engine covers right over there, which you can put on or leave off, depending how you like it. It's your model. Then obviously this is the Surf version, and here we're gonna get a better idea. We have the Surf version right over here. Betty Surf Shop. Pretty nice. And then we have the stock version over here with Captain Louis Seafood and Co. And that decal scheme, which I expect to see on the decal sheet. So I suggest we're gonna have a quick look if that is the case. Here we are. Can zoom in a little bit. Here we go. Right. Now, there you see we have more. We have Betty Surf Shop. You've just seen. We have Surfboard decals, different license plates, the white walls for the white wall tires. Then you have the Seafood Company, Lemon Grove, and Surf Beach, and yeah, different nice decals. Then we have a dashboard, and look at the bottom. They ask you to cut right really tight around the edge so it fits in nicer within the dashboard, which I hope we will find in a minute on one of the sprues. So here we go, Revell 2022 decals, and I would assume they are just fine. There won't be anything wrong with those. Right, then we have a bit of glass right over here. Let's go from this side. Not going to take it out, so it's just the front glass and then the 2 side glasses if you choose to put them in. And then we have red rear lights right over here. Good stuff. Then let's have a quick look at the chrome, of which we have quite a bit. So that we can take out, of course. We have a chrome tree right over here. Wheel covers, even chrome headlights. Not quite sure if I'm a friend of that. There's a chrome rear axle. To get it lower. Yeah, quite a few parts which are chromed, which I maybe would not like to be chromed, but that's not a problem. Put it in some thick jig and it will be chromed in a jiffy. Right, but we have another one which looks very similar but is different. It has also a front grille right over here. Also lights covers right over here. Let's see if we can see what the difference is here. I mean, why would we have? Yeah, they are of a different shape. Look at the front covers, have a different shape for sure. The headlights certainly look different if you look here. So yeah, that's interesting. So of course, depending on whether you build stock, these wheel covers look very stock right over here. Yeah, pretty cool. Very cool. Handles, the normal bumpers right over here. Gear lever and so forth. Nice, interesting. Very interesting. 2 chrome trees with different parts for different versions of the 37 Ford. And then we start with the white stuff. And why not? Let's just get this out of the way here and we'll pull the first one in. Here we are. We see the frame and the pan and the dashboard right over here. Here you go. Looks like there goes as an insert which goes in here, so we will have a look at that in a minute. Right. Then for my next trick we have this one. You see differential and drive shaft are one part, and then we have the part of the suspension like the leaf springs right over here. Different versions of that. There's a steering wheel, this one looks very stock, and then part of the tire assembly right over here. Some other wonderful parts of the front suspension over here. The next one is engine parts. See the belt assembly right over here. We see the tank, we see a radiator, and we see the nose where this grill comes in. We see the firewall right over here, and then flathead engine parts right over here, cowl for the radiator, and then we have this, and if you look here, there's a bit of flash on there. We have a exhaust, I think that's a stock exhaust, and a couple of the mounts for the bumper. Here we have the inner pan, very nice indeed, and side panels, yeah, that's what they are, very nice. There's the inside of the side panels. Here we have the here you go. Anyway, there's the rear flap, here we go, and there is the number plate, and these are the fenders, here we go. It all comes back to me eventually. Right, and more bumper mountings right over here. And we have a Surfboard one, and a wheel cover for a spare wheel. I guess that's for the stock version. That's also for the stock version, and that's what we have on this one. And here we have a exhaust. I guess here we are. I guess you could even have shorter exhaust. Anyway, these are the exhaust outlets right over here, part of the wheel construction. Look at the steelies. They're detailed good enough that you can make something nice out of them. Then we have on this side the railings which go onto the loading part of the pickup, and here we have engine covers and the hood right over here. Looks and feels all very nice. Not too overly detailed, but good enough to have fun with it. And then last but certainly not least, we have the cabin right over here. Let's have a look at the side. No molded in handles, like that already a lot. Here you have a nice point where you can locate your mirror, your handle, and needs a bit of a sandpaper right over here. There are some seams, but that's fine. That's par for the course. And even on the ceiling, the injector pin mounts are not too bad. So it is actually a very decent kit, I think. I had a lot of fun with it. Anyway, I suggest we go back upstairs and I'll give you my conclusion. Right, and here we are, back on up top, and I just realized, idiot, that I haven't shown you the tires. Well, not much to see here, but here they are anyway. These are the normal Revell on the rubber sprue tires. These are the stock tires, 5 of them, because you have a spare tire with this one as well. Very hard. You will not be able to flip that one over the rims. You will have to do the rims around them, build the rim. And here we have the the custom tires right over here. Yeah, same here. So they are average at best, and there will be some cleanup. The custom tires, yeah, some cleanup required for sure. Right, and this concludes my review of the 37 Ford pickup from Revell in 1 to 25, and I think it's a cool kit. 25 years old, are you kidding me? Looks very good. Yes, there's a bit of a cleanup to do, and a bit of a seam treatment has to be certainly be done, but otherwise it's a lovely kit. I really like, as I said, I built the panel van before and that went together very nicely, and I'm sure this one won't be too difficult either. Well, thanks very much for popping in. Oh, you see my screwdriver. Should have packed that away. Yeah, because I used that to put this fantastic on-air little sign over here at the back, which my wife bought me today as a early Christmas present. Thanks very much, my love. Anyway, guys, hope you like that. Like and subscribe, and greetings from Cape Town. Cheers.